Right. Okay. Just make sure the TV's working. Should be. Yeah, I got sound. We're all good. At least we stretched out to the right size this time. Not like last night for a while. Get the Astros on properly. Right. Okay. Right, so we'll go for the rolling cutter. Randa cutter. We'll go for that. That seems to work the best, to be honest, on this game. Don't know whether having auto-fire in this game is a good idea or not. Let's try it out. We'll have that as the turbo. Just wonder if it does actually... Oh damn, that was a bad move. Just wonder if it does fire any faster with auto-fire on. I don't know. I don't think it does. Quite nice in a LSD game, this one. Maybe I am firing a bit faster, actually. Might come in a bit handy. It was hard to collect the peas in this game. Oh, I do have to sort my iPad out shortly, I think, because I need charging. I think I am firing a bit faster. Or at number 1 I want. Right, yeah, plug the iPad in. You can see what's going on in chat. Okay. Oh, I don't want to sign up to YouTube Prime or whatever it is. Yeah, it's definitely firing a little bit faster. Not much faster, but a little bit, which is quite cool. The problem with the LSD game is your weapons do eventually run out. They go on timers, they are basically, so number 4, number 1 I want. quite nice, this Celeste game. It's just I haven't actually managed to finish it yet. It's eluding me. Alright, okay. So I don't want auto fire on the sub weapon. So you put auto fire and it doesn't spin as much. Let's remember that. Oh, number 1 coming up soon. The light goes. There it is. So I want to pick up. It's weird, this weapon. The more powerful it gets, it's not quite as useful. Unfortunately, you've got to keep collecting it. The front firing weapon can get a lot better as well. More of those little P power-ups you pick up. I destroyed him. Coolio. Loading area 2. I think that's one thing most of the LSD games do lack, is really good soundtracks. Soundtracks are okay in them, but they're not amazing. Apart from Super Lest, I suppose. It's got a rather nice soundtrack. I didn't really want this weapon. Oh well. The autofire, sorry, the homing weapon is quite useful. That's the one I want. Oh nice, no power up there. Gotta be careful of that timeout, man. Yeah, this one's actually different to Power Strike 2. Power Strike 2 on the Master System is a completely new game. The first one on your mind, LSD one, is pretty much the Master System one, just a few more levels. Them things always turn up when they're pretty much useless to use. Alright, to the 1-0. Ah, I backed back into it, that was silly. Oh, that was probably a bad idea picking that weapon up then. Again, it wasn't too bad, I suppose. An explosion does actually destroy bullets, which is handy. Not a great weapon for these positions, to be honest. Like, that's the weapon you want. It's probably the most useful weapon on you, I think. Not going well. Oh. Come on, that's it. Dodge that. I'm getting a bit more powered up now. Ooh. Gotta watch those red bullets, you can't cancel them. Should concentrate on getting rid of that first, other than trying to pick up power-ups. Oh, lasers. Shouldn't have stayed in the middle. Maybe I do need a rethink in this game of what power-up I should be using. Still not entirely sure whether this power-up is the best one or not. I'm still unconvinced, like, so. Right. I guess this one seems the best for fighting bosses. Not the greatest one for doing levels. Yeah. Dunno. I'm gonna go back. Which one is actually the best weapon? Yeah, that's a super shot that just gives you fast firing, essentially. Is it like some of the other LS games where the crappiest looking weapon actually is the best one? See, the laser's good. Let's try Zero. Some of the other LSD games, the first weapon you start with seems the crappiest one, but once you power it up to full, it becomes probably the best weapon on there. Right, so I'm going to try and stick to weapon 0 and see what happens. See, could do with it a little bit wider, I think. Yeah, I wonder if you power this up, it becomes bullet cancelling or something. Which would be extremely handy if it is. Awkward position, huh? Right, 0. Does my firing get any better? That's the question. Zero again. Oh, don't want to pick that up. It's definitely not becoming bullet cancelling so far, level 5. What the hell is the point of weapon 0 then? Always get this bomb when you can't shoot nothing. Alright, Dean, how's it going, mate? Thanks for joining. Still trying to work out the best weapon to have on this game. I'm trying out weapon 0, which seems a bit rubbish, apart from fires fast. Still not convinced which is the best weapon to have. So that cutter weapon's good, but see, laser is my other option. I know the laser's good. I'm just wondering whether it's like some of the other LS games where there's a weapon on you that seems a bit crappy, but then when you power it up, it just cancels all the bullets. So number 4 is the auto-fire. So when you collect another weapon then, does it automatically go down to weapon level 1? The home firing is useful. Really useful actually. Maybe I should power up the home in, give that a try. It's number 3. Seems very useful on these bits anyway. Hopefully it fires a bit more when you go up the levels. Ah, shit. Oh, we must have been level 4 then, is it? Okay. Weapon 4, not weapon 3. Yeah, weapon 4. Ah, damn. I seen that come to mile off then as well. Yeah, is there one without a timer though? That's weapon 0 though, I think, weapon without a timer. But it only literally just... I don't think there is no weapon on weapon 0, I think it's just your normal front firing. Because I managed to power up to level 5, but it didn't do much. So I don't know. Like, I like the cutter weapon, that's good. This one's good for bosses, but useless for anything else. Oh, great. A sniper laser then. Alright, so free is laser. Laser's good, it's powerful. Oh, I'm getting these numbers wrong here. 3 is laser, 4 is homing possibly. 2 is this crappy one, but it's quite good for bosses. Weapons are quite sparse in this game as well, compared to other LSD games. Sometimes you do go for quite a while without picking up a weapon. You actually get a bomb in this. If you got a bomb in this game, why haven't I got a button for it? That definitely looks like... It definitely looks like you've got a smart bomb. Then again, it went down then, so I don't know. Yeah. I reckon I need to try the homing weapon. Which one was weapon 5? I said all these are less games. There's slightly different weapons I like on all of them, so it's like unnecessary the first weapon. So weapon 5, what was weapon 5? I'll see if I can collect weapon 5 now. Okay, that didn't work. Let's have a look. I'm still unconvinced which one is the best one to go for. No, that's the double wave one on you. Remember that weapon? It's okay. See, the homing weapon is number 4. See, number one is good. Number 2, and it's only good on bosses. The laser's a pretty good all-rounder, but it's not very wide firing. Homing missile is very useful. I think it's them two that pretty much I like the best. And 1 is just your normal firing, so I've powered up to level 5 and it doesn't seem to do much. At least this way I'll always default back to the homing weapon. Yeah. That's easier said than done in this game sometimes, so actually get a weapon powered right up. The homing's useful. What I want to be going for number 4 then. Let's concentrate now. See how far I can get number 4 powered up. suppose this homing weapon does make up a little bit for the fact that you haven't got much spread on your firing. So I'm just thinking that there's probably one weapon on this game that cancels bullets. Oh, and he died then, obviously. Right, so I got 2 flying around now, which is quite nice. So the first power up on the homing does literally double your firepower, which is quite nice. Right, have I got triple this time or double? No, I still got double. They definitely seem faster. I'll say though, homing does seem to be doing the job, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's the quickest I've ever killed that boss. Eight-bit, how's it going, mate? Yeah, it is an LSD game. It's an LSD2 on the MSX. I'm still trying to sort of complete it, but I'm trying to work out which weapon I like the best on you. So I'm still sort of unconvinced which weapon is the one to go for. It's a pretty nice game, this is on the MSX. Actually, most of the LS games are pretty nice on the MSX. But long. The first one, LSD1, Jesus, that took me about an hour. I'm sure that was something like about an hour and 40 minutes to finish. That's ridiculous. Or was that a Zanuck game? Zanuck was pretty long as well. Right, okay. So we're at level 5. Yeah, this weapon does seem rather useful actually. Wonder how many levels these things actually power up to. Right, that's very handy. And make sure I don't collect that number 1 or number 5, I don't want that. I'll have to figure out one day how many actual LS games there are. I know there's a fair amount of them. How many games they consider to be within the LSD sort of LSD games, like, because the Zanuck games are obviously LSD games, even though they don't say LSD on the cover, but they are pretty much LSD games. I wonder if they're considered within the same franchise. Right, the only problem in this as well is your weapons run out after a while, so you've got to keep collecting power-ups. The good thing about this thing, I probably don't have to stay anywhere near it now. That is quite useful. I got a fair amount of these things flying around the screen now. Yeah, I haven't managed to finish that one yet. Power Strike is probably the hardest one I've come across, actually, that one. managed to complete Power Strike 2 on the Master System. But one is quite... one is definitely quite tricky. Other ones well worth checking out is the Game Gear ones. They're really good, the Game Gear ones. In fact, like I say, in a lot of ways, I probably prefer the Game Gear ones over the other ones. I think maybe because they're not quite so long as well. Right, I think I'm liking this this weapon number 4. Hey, that thing was actually useful. You can get better front firing on you as well. Nice, level 6. Was I on level 6 just then? 'Cause if so, level 6 is max. I think I was. So what I should do with this is actually play it through my PC, through the capture card. And then I can actually, I could get the chat up at the same time. This seems pretty lagless through the capture card. I definitely don't want to get that. I wouldn't have to keep looking down to the iPad end for the chat. Right, on number 4. That's doing a nice job on this, I have to say. Ruined that then. Oh, got a bonus, cool. See, what's that thing underneath my ship? It says number 5 and 29. Ah, right, that's my normal power-ups. Right, okay, I see what that is now. Yeah, it is. Right, okay. Alright, I'll get this. Yeah, 6 is the top level then. Actually, this is making the game easier, I gotta admit. Ooh, apart from I wasn't quite looking what I was doing then. Just a bit silly. Ah, oh, damn. Oh, don't want to get sniped by that bullet. Oh! It could be a bit of a nightmare, those plant things. Oh, that was lucky. I wasn't quite sure what number that was in. Even with that autofire, you've got to keep an eye out of what's going on. Ooh, ah, sniped. Yeah, I want to get rid of them things. Those plants are nasty. okay, we got it. Right, if I don't move, I'm gonna die. Need to get to the side. Oh, that was close. Right. Surprisingly hard to collect those power-ups in this game. Ooh. That's number one, I don't want that. Oh, get out of the way. Cool. Yeah, this game gets tricky quite quick. Right, okay, there's no info on this one. A lot of MSX games are a little bit like that. There's not a lot of info out there for them. Like, I suppose the MSX was mainly they were popular in Europe, but I never actually seen one back in the day. But they were really popular in Japan, so maybe there's a lot of Japanese sites with guides to MSX games. I'm sure I got a shoot 'em up book somewhere, and this was reviewed in here. I'm sure near they give tips on that as well. I'll have to have a look. I think it's in the back of the book on the obscure shooters. Well, good job I didn't collect that 5 then. The last thing I wanted. Oh, they're super erratic there, aren't they? Well, they never normally get quite that close to you. Oh yeah, full power. I like that. Quite tough, those big plants. Do not want to get those power-ups. Right, okay. I'm still okay at the moment. Weapons on 60. Oh no, I forgot they come up behind you. Ah, damn. They ram me whatever side you are. Ah. Oh, I meant to tap it across then. Okay, get it with a number 4. Oh, laser. Just concentrating on the green one and I didn't notice the laser come up behind him. Oh, what's the black one? What's that do? Ah! Didn't go well, that did it? The whole section was pretty bad. Oh, this thing. This thing can ram you. Oh. Go on. It's quite handy with this weapon for him. Yeah. Yeah, point blanking's a good idea. Just because we're quite sure what he's doing. Right. This is a level I get to all the time and can't pass it. This level's really tricky. But hopefully number 4 should be next. Those aliens on the floor you've got to keep your mind out for them ones, and you've got to get rid of them, otherwise you're in trouble if you don't. Number 6, number 4. Yeah, the double's going to help. You can't let them things hang around for too long, otherwise they start filling the screen up and it becomes really awkward to dodge them. Or number 4 there. I always put power-ups where there's see what I mean about filling the screen up? As soon as you miss a couple, you're in a little bit of trouble. I need to get back across. That was a little bit risky. Oh. Okay, they can't reach me. See, that might come in handy. Yeah, the first time that actually came in handy. This homing is it's definitely useful for this level. I was lucky. Right, okay, what's going on now? That's the question. We've got these things again. Sneaky, those things always turn up on the floor where a lot of enemies come on screen. So you end up concentrating on the enemies and missing the ones on the floor. It was a bit dodgy, isn't it? Oh, awesome. Right, I gotta get sort of in the middle of the screen now. Four. Nice. Oh god, I hate them things. Tricky level, this one. They have 50. That's all I wrote. There goes power-ups. Do another power-up on my sub-weapon, I think. Ooh. Oh, bugger. That one's going to be dangerous. Oh, I tried to pull back. I cannot remember what this guy does. That's nasty. Damn it. That's tricky to dodge, isn't it? It's definitely getting tricky to dodge. Okay, I think homing is it. That's the way to go, I think. Let's continue. Just see, this is the beginning of the level it continues you at, but it looks like it. I could do with a bit of practice in this level, so... I think if you got to this level with a fair amount of power-ups, it'd be a lot easier. Go for number 4. A little bit closer now. Them things are a nightmare. Ah! He fired. And again. Didn't have time to move in. Number 1, I don't want that. I think this boss is going to be tricky, isn't it? The random lasers it's got. What I should do is try and make a save state, just as I get to the boss. Right, that'll come in handy. Well, that'll also come in very handy. As soon as you take your bloody eyes off it to look at an enemy coming at you or a bullet, one appears on the floor. I definitely try and get rid of those ones come down screen like that, because they're the ones that cause problems. Right. Could do with an upgrade. Oh. No, not number 1. Danger. Oh, I was thinking Danger Will Robinson then for some reason. Okay. Nice, number 4 there. Get them things out of the way. Okay. Right, okay. How the hell did you do save states though? Don't want to rewind. Aha, save state. Ah, damn. Oh. Am I actually hitting him there? Or have I got to take those gun turrets out maybe? Oh no, I am doing something. Okay, try that again. Let's try and take the gun turrets out this time. Ooh. Ah, I thought you were going to curl around. Right, so you can definitely destroy the gun turrets then. Ooh. Okay. Of course, fire shitloads as soon as... Ah, no. Shouldn't have gone back in then, should I? Try again. Watch out for that one that flies across. Damn. We should have just gone straight up then. You have like no idea where they're going. That was the dodge that powered up. God, I haven't had a bath for years. Literally, I haven't had a bath for years. Crazy. I remember baths being quite nice. Especially just when you want to just relax in them. Can't particularly do that in a shower, unfortunately. Ah, I thought it was going to go straight across. I think last time I had a bath was about 3 years ago in a random place in Japan, and I bathed for a load of naked Japanese people, which was which was an interesting experience, put it that way. I did see a lot of Japanese wangs, a lot more than I was planning on that trip, to be honest. I was hopefully planning on not seeing any, but... Ooh. Oh, these lasers are like, they're super random, aren't they? That was the last time I had a bath. It was boiling hot as well. It was, I gotta admit, it was lovely. Right, so I gotta watch that big one that's actually aiming down on me now as well. Ooh. Oh, that is a tricky boss. Yeah, it was, apart from the random naked strangers. Ah, right, okay, so I need to put disc 2 in now. Question is, how the hell do I put disc 2 in? Okay. This might be interesting. I haven't tried swapping discs on these games, so how am I gonna do this? Low content. So MSX. Leste, there it is, a Leste disc. If I load that, I just want to load it. Current core. Is that going to actually... Oh no, I'm sure there's... Hang on, there's an option here somewhere, if I remember rightly, for changing discs. Let's have a look. Close contact, set up, undo, add favorites, on screen. Disk control, that's it. So if I eject disk, no disk selected, insert disk. No, okay. So load new disk. Ah, that should do it. I got it. Ah, yeah, cool. Well, obviously there's problems. That's why they've locked every way down. But I don't think anyone's taken that much of a notice, and I think that's the problem. And a lot of people are just not wearing masks or not staying anywhere, trying not to stay away from people. I think that's the problem. Like, wearing a mask ain't hard, eh? I heard the most ridiculous excuse for wearing a mask as well. This is a fucking classic. Taxi driver. My mate was in a taxi with him and he wasn't wearing a mask. And my mate said to him, "Oh, why aren't you wearing a mask then?" And he said, "Oh, I can't, I got asthma." So he said to him, he said, "Well, I got asthma as well, I still wear a mask." He goes, "Oh, it's not just that." He said, "I get a bit of anxiety when I wear a mask. It makes me a bit nervous." He goes, "Well, I got anxiety and that as well, I wear a mask." So he was defeated him at everything he said. And then he came out with the most fantastic excuse I've ever heard in my life. He said the reason he can't wear a mask is because when he wears a mask and he breathes out, the hot air he's breathing out ends up breathing it back in and it goes into his stomach and it makes him feel bloated and he keeps having to want to go to the toilet. That was his excuse in the end, which is ridiculous. I think I would just burst out fucking laughing if you'd said that to me. No one's basically enforcing any of the lockdown. You can still essentially, even though they tell you not to go anywhere, you can still essentially go wherever you want. The only thing I think is really excessive about this lockdown is basically stopping supermarkets and shops selling things like clothes, which is ridiculous because they're non-essential. Well, if I walk around naked, I'm going to get arrested because clothes are essential. And the other thing, if I break a cup and a plate in the house, and I ain't got nothing to eat off, I can't go and buy a cup or a plate. Which, I'm just going to say it's fucking stupid. But thankfully though, I can eat off the floor, I can walk around naked, I could probably die of cold naked, but I can drink as much vodka, I can bath in vodka if I wanted to, and as much booze as possible. As long as, as long as I'm happy being naked and eating off the floor, I can get pissed all day. So it's a bit stupid, I think. I think they need to sort that out. Or baby clothes as well, apparently, are non-essential, so you can't buy baby clothes anymore. Which, to be honest, I don't even know how you could argue that's non-essential. So I do think they're being a bit stupid about it. And they need to sort it out. Anyway, unfortunately, I think all this stuff about being locked down and things like that ain't going away anywhere soon. It's going to come down to two things, I think. Whether we actually get a vaccine for it and we all get it and then we'll go back to normal. Or if no vaccine ever comes, we'll all have to just go back to normal and take our chances. Which unfortunately, the second option is probably going to get a lot of people killed. But my nephew's uncle died of it about a week or so ago. I don't actually know him, but he died of it in Caerphilly not long ago, like. Yeah, damn right. I suppose after a bottle of vodka, you don't really care. Yeah, the only problem is if you're a baby, all right, it could be you're probably not going to have a problem. You may do, but it's rare. I think going up to the ages about I don't know 25 is pretty. You can die from it, but your chances are you're probably not, and you're probably going to have a cold. I know quite a few people have had it as well now. The numbers of people I know that have had it is going up, and it looks like as soon as you start it in your sort of your 40s and upwards, then you start having problems. Unless you're somebody who's got asthma and things like that, which unfortunately I have, and I'm in my 40s, so I'm probably fucked if I get it. So it's people are dying of it. There's no denying that. And but yeah, the younger you are, the good chances you're going to get it, and you probably just get a cold, or you're probably just going to feel ill for a while. It's just unfortunately those people who don't. I know my nephew's uncle. He was about 30, 35, I think. Then again, I knew someone as well that's really fit, and sort of about early 30s, really fit, and he had it. He didn't die from it, but it pretty much knocked him on his ass for about a month and a half. Ended up in hospital and everything. So I don't know. Like I said, unless we get a vaccine, it's pretty much we're all going to just have to take our chances. I think probably ultimately that's what it's probably going to end up coming down to. Let nature take its course, unfortunately. Which means probably I'm going to snuff it. Yeah, if I have it, I think it's going to be pretty bad. I'm really bad when it comes to colds and chest infections anyway. So, yeah. I don't fancy getting it. I don't like my chances. I did you something fantastic in work the other day, though. This is brilliant. Three of my boys in the office I work in were in another office doing a job, and a guy came in about 10:30, something like that. When they asked him where he'd been, why is he late, he said, "Oh, I slept late." And then I think it was 2 or 3 days later, they had a phone call from the track and trace people to say that the guy who came in and said he'd slept late, he hadn't slept late, he'd gone for a test, didn't tell anyone, test came back positive, infected somebody else in the office, and that office then didn't bother telling my office that had happened. So there was 3 of them in there. But lucky, they might be lucky in some respects because the one boy had already had it. The other guy I work with could possibly have had it about 2 months ago. We're not quite sure, but the other boy haven't had it at all. So, but they didn't actually, they didn't tell anyone, which is crazy. That happened last week. I'm not getting anywhere near that. That's gonna come for me now in a second. Now. In lots of ways, I'm glad I'm not actually in work. I'm gonna stay working from home as long as I can. Yeah, it's very potluck to be honest. Like if you get it, it's basically a lottery number. I think you just the older you get, or any other conditions you got, the more chances you have in it. But it is a lottery. It's weird. It's weird, isn't it? It's unlike anything else we've had. There's sometimes a lot of people get it, nothing doesn't even affect them. Other people get it, they get just a cold. Other people get it, they get the flu, cough, sickness, all this type of stuff. Next, some people get it and they're in hospital for ages, and other people die from it. So it's bizarre. Yeah, if you look back at I tell you what, right? A lot of people say, oh yeah, people survived Spanish flu and all that. Like, and it was in the 1920s, I think, Spanish flu was. But if you look back at that, it was a crazy amount of people got affected by that. But then again, they were in times where the medical knowledge wasn't as good and all this. But if you see videos at the time, because there are videos around and pictures of the time, loads of people were wearing masks at the time that happened. That's one thing I did notice about it when I was looking it up. I think he's probably going to get the sack because he didn't tell anyone. He literally went for a test and purposely came in knowing that he might have infected somebody, so I wouldn't be surprised whether he's gone. I'd be surprised if he managed to hang around after that, to be honest. You've got a bit of a responsibility there, really, haven't you? You know what I mean? If you're going for a test, you've got a responsibility to ring up and say, look, I can't come in. I've been for a test. I've got to wait for the results. Other than coming in and saying, oh, I just slept late. Well, so far I would say in this, that fourth level boss is by far the hardest boss on you. Like, I wouldn't want anyone to lose their job, but, you know, you do have a little bit of responsibility to own up at that point. Oh, that was lucky end. Yeah, that was last week, that was. But it's mad though, isn't it? That all this has gone on. It's just a crazy year, isn't it? We've had nothing. We've had floods. We had fires. We've had everyone getting infected around the world. You know, I'm waiting for the alien invasion. That's probably coming before Christmas. It wouldn't surprise me. The Pentagon probably, I think it was about 2-3 months ago. I probably have said it before. They released footage of their aircraft chasing what they to believe, well, what they say is they haven't got a clue what it is. Chasing two objects, two different aircraft videos, and no one batted an eyelid of it. Didn't even make a news. So yeah, there's probably an alien invasion coming. Or they find life on another planet or something. Then again, somebody said that they've found a little bit more proof that the Loch Ness Monster exists. But who knows? I don't think it would shock me anymore, to be honest. I'm just waiting for the rivers of blood. That should be interesting. Maybe the plague of Lucas. At least have something to eat, I suppose. Yeah, it's been a crazy year this year, and I don't think it's going to get any better soon. The only thing I can say is I'm thankful in a lot of ways. I've managed to work from home, and I haven't actually you haven't got rid of me or anything, you know. I'm in a lucky position, I suppose, working in IT, where that I can actually work from home. What are you guys doing anyway? You guys, you guys still in work or working from home? That's probably a bad move picking up that weapon, but Jesus, that's pretty damn good at full power, isn't it? I just need to go back to number 5. Couple of bullets then, it was a bit oh shit, what number is it I normally pick up? I can't remember what number it is though. I thought it was 5. Obviously not. Oh, that's 4, isn't it? Rain fad all of a sudden then. It's just a shame at the moment, isn't it? The amount of people that have lost their jobs and stuff over this and struggling. Bit of a nightmare. They are expecting another flu as well. They're saying they're getting closer and closer. They were like every 5 to 6 years something would kick off, but now they get in about every 4 years now as well. And they are saying, a lot of them are saying, this, you know, until the Chinese and other countries stop eating wild animals, which is where the problem is, because a lot of this actually comes from. He said this is just not going to stop. This is a long level, isn't it? Doom, 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 doom. Ah, no! Oh, that's going to prove disastrous, I reckon. Yep. What was number 4 there? Concentrate, don't die. Ooh. Nice sideways flying bullet then. I wonder what the difference is between the colours of those things. There's a black one, a red one, blue one, a yellow now. I know the red ones tend to be when you've got a boss, they fly off. Maybe they do different things. It's getting tricky to dodge these bullets though. That one was really close to me then. Well, that was very, very close then. Right, I tell you what, I'm gonna save state that exactly where I'm gonna die. Yeah, I think contractors and things like that are really busy at the moment, aren't they? Yeah, zombie apocalypse, that could happen. You know, the only thing about the alien thing is, right? Have you noticed back in the 60s and things like that, alien sightings all over the place, but now everyone's got a mobile phone in a pocket. You don't see any sightings of anything. No one ever takes any pictures. There's no videos. Same with like all like Bigfoot and stuff like that. Everyone's got a camera in their pocket now, but you don't see anything. But say the Pentagon did actually release 2 video footage of them chasing whatever the hell they were chasing. They have no idea what it is. Yeah, distribution centers and stuff, don't they? They're all staying busy, don't they? We all need places like that. I mean, Yeah, it is a shame with lockdown. It's just unfortunate. Situation where it is a minute, going out and restaurants and pubs is not really a good idea. Just a shame. Right, yeah, I'm probably gonna die there. Yep, that was a really good safe state there, and it was fantastic. Like, when it comes to the alien thing, I I can't believe there's no life anywhere else in the galaxy, in the universe. It just seems an impossibility to me, like. Or whether they come here to Earth is something completely different. But yeah, that footage they showed of those two planes is quite interesting. You can't see what it is, but the one is flying over water and is stupidly fast, and they're chasing it and they target it with a missile targeting, and the other one is like sort of flying ahead of the aircraft, and they're chasing it, and it's flying all over the place. Ah, damn. I say the Pentagon have said themselves they have no idea what it is. That was a bit tricky. Yeah, you did, aye. You never know. Alien invasion. I tell you what, if an alien invasion happened now, I think everyone would get up and look at it on the news in the morning, see that and go, okay. I'm not surprised. So this game does have one or two tricky bosses. That one just then, and especially that one with the random lasers. Ooh, that's cool looking. Oh god, those lasers are going across as well. Oh, that's tricky. Especially to try and get both sides. Right, so there's a slight delay. That was probably the coolest looking level on it. Ooh, bugger. Ah, he fired again. Great. It's a little bit tricky without some good weapons. Oh, bugger. Ah, I missed the number 4. Yeah, there's got to be life elsewhere in the universe. I just can't believe it isn't. Like, the universe is so big, you can't even comprehend it. We can't be the only life in the entire universe. Whether life's any better than us, or, we're pretty much like insects to other people, who knows? But, I just can't believe there's nothing. This seems a bit of an impossibility. It can't be the only place in the universe that it worked. Probably don't think there's life anywhere near us, mind, but look at it, they've been searching for years and years, haven't they, and found nothing, so... There might well have been life on Mars at one point. That's a possibility. Oh, bugger, bugger, bugger. I went a bit too far forward then, and... A lot of lives back in this stage. Ooh, that was close. I don't know what you guys think about the alien thing, but no, it's got to be life somewhere else. Or number 4. Am I going to be able to get it though? That's the question. Ooh. Definitely want to get rid of them. I don't like to look at those boosters there. I should have gone up the middle. They're just chucking lives at me on this stage. Shit, those things are going to explode as well, mate. Going to cause me trouble. Yep. This spaceship is flying over is massive. I'm not going for that. Ah, Bouncy one's got me. Oh, laser. Come on. Oh man, that's not funny. I need to get those ones with the bomb. I think that may have been worth doing. Well, I always thought that would they tell if his aliens are real or not, and you'd probably assume they wouldn't. But like the Pentagon did put those videos out saying, you know, who knows what it is? It could be aliens. We have no idea. So maybe they would. Maybe they couldn't. Maybe nowadays with the internet and everything, there's no way they could keep it secret if that ever did happen. But yeah, I have a search for those videos. I think they came out when did they release them? I think it might have been about June. I think they got leaked about 8 months before, and then they officially came out and said, yes, these are real. We got these 2 videos. We have no idea where they are. We're just saying they're UFOs. They're only short little videos, but they get quite interested. I don't know what the hell they are they're chasing. Yeah, I think there has to be something out there. Exactly. The universe is so big. We can't be the only life that ever happened in the entire universe. It seems crazy. Yeah, everything's probably way too far away. If there is life, it doesn't seem to be anywhere near us. Yeah, possibly it could be. But then again, you know, maybe us thinking that, you know, maybe that's thinking that we're the sort of highest form of life might not actually be, you know, might actually be true. Like, NASA's thinking a couple of those moons flying around Pluto, I think it is, or Uranus, there might actually be life underneath the surface, or there's a good chance there could be. Oh, lipstick, eh? What's all that about? Oh, shit. Any of you actually seen the new Borat film yet? I watched it yesterday. It's pretty funny. It's obviously crude humour, but it's quite amusing. Again, crude humour is usually quite funny. That girl he's got with him this time, she's quite funny. She keeps a straight face on literally on everything she's doing as well. Even though that I think some of it's probably set up. That New York mayor though was in he was in a bit of a situation in that movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Basically what happens is she goes there as a reporter, starts talking to him, he starts chatting it up and touching her leg and all this type of thing. Obviously it probably went on a lot more further than we actually seen on the video. But then all of a sudden they go in the bedroom and he's literally he's literally just about to whip his knob out, and not Bora, he's dressed as somebody else, walks in and stops him. But he's put a press release out now. Apparently he was looking for his microphone. I didn't realise that's what he called it. But yeah, it's quite funny. It's quite funny as Borat though, that literally everyone recognised him. I suppose for them it's probably a good time to release it, but the fact there's not actually that many films coming out. Oh, am I gonna make it? Oh. These last couple of levels are throwing lives at me. Ah, damn, my weapons run out. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good, especially with them there. That was probably a good idea to do. I need number 4. There's one thing in there though in that movie which is genius, and I don't even know why I never thought about it. Instead of Donald Trump, they call him McDonald Trump. Which is genius. So simple, and I never even thought of it for some reason. McDonald Trump. Come on. Don't know why anyone's never called him out before. Died again. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Ooh. Yeah, that actually come in handy. Ooh. I was wondering then whether that laser would go across the screen. Oh, marvellous. Long game this as well, eh? Well, that's going to be nasty. I thought I was round that then. Ah. I was trying to get the number 4. This level is long. Oh, how did that not kill me in? Yeah, great. That's a bad move. Hmm. It's a little bit risky, in. Those things are gonna be a little bit nasty. Ooh. Oh. That was lucky. A save state. We've been seeing in the chat. Did he? That's what he said he was Doomsy. It looked well dodgy, but obviously they might have made it look dodgy in the bloody film, didn't they? Yeah. Okay. Hey, bro, how's it going, mate? I haven't seen the laptop scandal. I'm watching news for a couple of days, mate, so I've probably missed that a bit. Right, here we go. What have I missed with the laptop scandal? Right, okay, those lasers are going sideways as well, great. Ah, damn. Okay, that's tricky. That was a bad idea. Oh, that is a tricky boss. In the middle was alright then for a while. That's probably the last boss in this as well, isn't it? Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Just sort of playing through this and do some save states. Just see what's going on. Maybe staying in the middle is the way to kill this boss. Yeah, it is. Well, that's tricky. Ooh, Dale's What the hell? Do I die if I hit this stuff? Oh, no, you don't. That's odd, isn't it? So literally stay in the middle is the way to do it. Well, well. It's been trying to dodge it, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, but... Oh my god, that was fast. Okay, so if I just keep moving a bit, it's not too bad. It's a fair bonus. 5 million bonus. Well, that's not too bad, that last boss, once you know to stay in the middle. If that is the last boss, of course. Looks that way. What does that mean? That's the question. Okay, is that change disk maybe? Let's have a look. Disk control. Eject disk. Ah, you can do multiple disks. That's quite handy. Can you... Ah, disk in this one, okay. Wonder if that is load new disk. Maybe disk 1 again? Yeah, disk 1. So obviously I cheated my way through that a little bit. Yeah. I still need to do this one in one go though. So there's 2 tricky bosses. The last boss is not too bad once you know you stay in the middle. That one boss that fires those lasers that just go all over the place. And that one other boss on level 6, I think it was. So they're going to be tricky bosses. So at least I know now. Weapon 4 is the way to go. Right, let me just go and grab a drink of water a second. Because I'm thirsty. I do think that's definitely doable on 1 credit once you get hanging a few of those bosses. Alright mate, how's it going? Oh, that eyeball stage is a nightmare, isn't it? That's stage 4. That's really tricky, that one is. That was scuttling me for a fair amount of time as well. The boss on that stage is a nightmare. She's got weird feet. Why she only got 4 toes on the one? Yeah, the boss art stage is quite hard. Right, it's only 10 o'clock because the clocks have gone forward. Back, haven't they, so... Fukushabio. Right, I still need to do a 1 credit of this. Yeah, the last couple of levels seem to be chucking lives at you as well, so... The end. Okay, we'll come back to that then. So, 20 years battle against. Yeah, 50 win. Ah, right, okay, that's what they're battling against. That's what that is. Right, what should we have a go of? Alcazar, the Forgotten Fortress. What is that? I think this system will keep. Um, yeah, it did make some great games. I think it will keep your favorites lists and stuff, but you've got to turn the metadata on. But unfortunately, on this build, the metadata crashes all the time. The machine won't turn off. In fact, how would you add stuff to your favorites? Hang on a minute, 1 second. So basically, so if I press Y, it adds that to my favorites. So if I press start in here, so you can add stuff in here. You don't want to be doing that actually because I can't go out that menu in. Yeah, why did it go back to there? I'm just wondering if the metadata actually works because right, that's the option. Switch jump, filter games list. All right, so filter by favorite. If I do true, then back, will it have that one game in the favorites list? Yes. Okay. Question is, will it's the what I find is the metadata that causes the problem. Where is it? Other settings maybe. Save metadata. Tempted to try to. I'm pretty sure if you turn that on, it'll save your favorites list of games, which would actually be really handy. But it does crash. In fact, I tell you what I'll do is I'm going to turn that on just for the hell of it. Save metadata. I normally got it turned off, so I'll just leave it on. So I want to filter this list a minute by filter list. Take that off. Back. Okay, cool. Wish I could work out why the metadata fails. It would be handy to have a really nice sort of favorites list. It's one of those games you need a keyboard for. I've tried putting a keyboard in here as well with a USB hub, but I couldn't get it working. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. That's an old game. Right, what should we have a go of? I'm sure we played Alpha Roid. Funny as that sounds. Alpha Squadron. Tell you what, let's jump to E randomly. Let's have a look what we got in here. Let's have a look at something that's maybe from 90, 95, 96 upwards. Eat Blue. Give it a go. Yeah, Compile sort of very prolific, weren't they, where they shoot them up on various platforms. Oh, what the hell's this? We just got to get rid of the tiles. Right, okay, so if you've got red ones, you die. Or the pink ones? Ah, right, okay, so you've got so many moves. You get the key. Ah, I thought you could jump. So this is a puzzle game, so you've got so many moves. Uh, you died. The hell? How are you supposed to do that? Right, 1, 2. Not enough. I thought that might have been food or something. Oh, you bastard. How the hell did you do that? So what are the keys for then? It's a bit crap. I'm going back to it. Yeah, maybe you do need all 3 keys. I don't know. I'm just wondering how you get them. So obviously you got a certain amount of moves then. This is a game from 2002 or 2004 or 2005. Eat blue, right? Okay, so you got to eat the blue. The one. I got the 1 key. I pushed across that. It didn't actually push up. So how many moves have I actually got? Right, so my move is the more blue ones you eat, the more it's going up, is it? Yeah. Huh? Why did I die? I don't get it. Oh, time. You got time and food. Huh? Don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get that. That's a bit weird. So it's got a version 2 then. Alright, what's the difference between version 2? Yeah, hi Geiger, how's it going? So what's the difference then? Is okay, so it's going up every time I eat. Time runs up really fast. Eh? So that's an egg. Okay. Oh, you bastard! Actually did it, Ed. Did that the wrong way then, didn't I? Hey! That's tight, isn't it? It's really tight. The second level was way easier than the first one. Oh god. Yeah. I think about this at the moment then. So they changed to blue. Can't go diagonal. Right, so you get 2 taken off you for that. Right, okay, you get 2 put back onto you. Nearly. Oh, back at the beginning. Right, okay. Right, enough of that. Eddie. Eddie 2. So what is Eddie 2? Copyright by HAL Laboratories. So what is this? That doesn't look like it's going to load. No. Usually when it gets to a screen like that, it doesn't work. The Eggland games are not ones I've really played. Pony Canyon? I think we may have played that one before. English, Japanese. Program. Or actually English to Japanese or Japanese to English translation program or something. High School Media Work Corp. Okay. No, nobody need a keyboard. Alright, okay. That's interesting. That's cool. This is down on the net somewhere. So it was a dev contest. It's a bit tricky. I am going to try that out, I think. I'll try the UK version or European version. There's probably lots of information about these games out there if you keep looking them up. So it's not, I don't know a huge amount about LucasArts or Lucasfilms. Okay, looks like a flight sim. What do you reckon? What the hell is that? Right, so it's a mad looking game for an MSX. Can I actually shoot those things? Are they actually hurting me? That's the question. Why hasn't anyone converted Doom to the MSX? They probably have. Okay. You found instructions too? Oh, okay. What's it saying in the instructions? Was I doing it right? Well, look, I think I was. So those things actually hurt you then? Oh, blue one there. What's the blue one do? The walls are they're quite cool looking. They're not square. That is literally a dead end as well, eh? Oh, that's that. Oh my god, dragon. Okay. From there. Oh, you only need one of the keys to exit the level, do you? I tried clicking one before. Well, they're all different colours, aren't they? So I wonder if there's different colour keys depending on what the exit looks like or something. Mm. Okay. There is an awesome platforming puzzle game on here. I can't remember the name of it, but I was playing it for a while. It was getting quite addictive. So every time I fire, I lose a bit then. And they do bounce off walls. There's a giant pesky dragon in this. Oh, I've actually killed something. Okay. Ah, right, okay. So you got to know which colour key you need to get to the exit on each level. Interesting. I can't believe I played this. Right, okay. Interesting. He's actually driving round. Oh my god, what's that? God, that thing's solid. Yeah. So I guess. Ooh. So they they boost your firing back up, do they? Those yellow things. Oh. Huh? What do they actually do then? So is that flasher thing telling me where to actually go? Yeah, it is changing. Now it's saying behind me. That's the dragon again, is it? Oh shit. He looks angry. Okay, I will. I'll have to have a look at that. I wonder if there's a website with loads of instructions for MSX stuff. Well, that is telling me to go. Okay, so I gotta go this way. Oh, that's telling me to go behind me. Eh? So when I'm in that position, it tells me to go that way. Right, where's it tell me to go now then? Well, those flashing things are not the best. Yeah, I'll have to have a look on them. It's just sort of something I've been playing since lockdown, and I gotta admit, I am starting to. This is doing my head in. I'm starting to reasonably quite like the MSX. It does have some interesting stuff on it. So if I go back to Eat Blue then, go back to version 2. So you only need one of the keys. Is it just a random guess then? Which key you actually need for which level? So if I get the... Alright, okay, so it's the red key on that one then. Alright, so... It's not going to be the red key again, is it? Right, so it's not the red key. It's the blue key I need. I'm not going to make it now. So I want to... So it is random with the keys then. Okay, that knew I'd be a bit too easy. It's definitely, you just have to memorize the colors, isn't it? So when you pick up the key, does the level automatically open up? So no, no, no it doesn't. So I need the blue key. Should have got that egg, shouldn't I? So basically I need to go... Oh, one move out. I should have gone to the blue, shouldn't I? So I need to go... Ah, okay. Gonna be the yellow key in it. Oh no, it's not. Right, okay, you can't go around. I just can. Oh no, you can't. Ah, you can't. Can't continue. Wonder how many levels this game got. That's level 1. Damn. Don't think you've got to get all the blue... Don't think I had enough to get that air gun. Okay, so okay. Um, Actually, I should have gone around the outside, shouldn't I? Okay, I got it, I think. That works. Okay. Um, that's a tricky one. You can't continue. Hmm. It's just memorizing it now, wouldn't it, basically? I died. Ah, that's silly. Just about enough food to get through that then. Um, okay. Then I what? Do I get a level code or something? Current password. Oh, right, there it is, but there. Current password 000. I change that? Right, okay. Um, Shit skis. Oh, this is a tricky one, this is. 8192, that's the one you said there, right? Okay. How the hell do I do this? Gotta be go that way, haven't I? Oh, that's tricky. How do I put the password in then? That's just user levels, I guess, is it? Oh, can't do anything now. I wonder if you need a keyboard for the password. I bet you do. I can't do anything now. Yeah, okay. Maybe you do need, reset. I think you might need the keyboard for the passwords. Which, if that's the case, we're a bit knackered, really. You have to do it in one go. Elevator Action 2, that's a game I would really like to one credit. Eagle War. So good, so try that out. Yeah. That's about it. It seems a bit of a weird game at first, but once you start getting into it, it seems quite cunning. You gotta be pretty fast as well. Formatting your SRAM. NCS. Yeah. NCS per se. Venture game? What do you reckon? Well, maybe not. Oh, I think we tried this before. This was an adventure game. Battle for the Front of Europe. Can't remember half these bloody names of these games. They're a bit odd on you. Shoot 'em ups, they're okay though. 1986 Casio. I've probably tried this before, but we'll give it another. We'll give it a go. This is where a favourites list would come in handy. I think I'm going to try and deal with that metadata, I think, and then see if I can get favourite lists going, because that would be useful. I've tried this before. Old school shmupping. She's rather smooth for an MSX1 game. That's weird, isn't it? You got like a slot machine. Right, it wasn't because I blew that up I got the slot machine in. Ooh, sneaky little bullet just shot off then. Oops, and they did. Yeah, definitely an MSX1 game. Let's move up. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta say, the MSX it is quite an interesting machine. I'm starting to really like it, even though obviously, you know, can't scroll worth shit. But there is some really good games on here. Some really interesting stuff on here. I think the best shoot 'em up I've played on here has got to be Space Manbo. It's a pretty nice game, it is. Still can't finish it on one credit though. And you guys getting any of the new consoles coming up? I got the PS5 ordered. The Xbox looks a bit of a beast, but there's not that much really sort of exclusives on here. Well, none at the moment, to be honest. And I got a pretty good PC as well, so it's like pretty much anything that's Microsoft anyway, it will come out on PC. Oh, is that level 1? Ooh, okay. Gotta punch the bosses. Yeah, it's good Space Mambo. I'll have a go of it after this, and then I'll call it a night then. Yeah, it's a good game. I like the name as well. Space Mambo. Should have had that on the start screen. Ah, damn, I just caught that bullet then. Space Mambo it is then. Yeah, it's probably the best shoot 'em up on you. There's some pretty decent shoot 'em ups on you, to be honest, like, but why did I put P for? That was a bit stupid. It begins with S. Where the hell did I do that? There is some decent. Actually, probably the best shoot 'em up on you is that. Good choice. I can play Space Mambo, or I can have a go of that MK shoot 'em up, which probably is the best shoot 'em up on you, actually. So the same people who did Eschatos and Radiant Silver, Judgment Silver Sword and stuff. I ever play, I'll play this. Ooh, which one do you fancy? The MK shoot 'em up, the Bullet L shoot 'em up, essentially, on the MSX, or should we ever go Space Mambo? I don't mind. I'm easy. That MK game is pretty good. Okay, cool. Right then, let me just start this up then, because I've got to get into it. Unfortunately, it doesn't show up in the menus. I don't think the metadata is there for it. It will be in my favourites, I believe. Pleasure, here we go. This game is nuts. Yeah, Space Mambo's really good as well. But this game's nuts. It's called Pleasure Hearts. It's one of the early games by MK, the people who did Eschatos and Judgment Silver Sword and stuff like that. It's really good. But literally, it is like a bullet hell shooter. They're not essentially monitoring your recordings, are they? I think they got a bit take out what they're saying is you can record people. So I think they've put it in there to if people are giving you shit online, you can record it. I don't think they've said they worded it wrong. They're not actually recording it. It's up to you. You can record voices. Right. I think they worded it a little bit wrong and it came out wrong. It did sound pretty bad at first, mind, I have to say. Yeah, check this game out. This game is nuts. I warn you, it's a bit flashy. When I say a bit flashy, I mean extremely flashy. And the scoring system in this game is insane. Yeah, they're not recording the voices. What they meant to put out was you have the ability to record voices. So if somebody's giving you shit in an online game, you can actually record it, and then you can send it off to them, because then people will be in breach of the terms and conditions. Like, I think it's to stop online bullying and stuff. They've done it. But I think the way they put it out, they worded it wrong, I think. Right, the first couple of bits on this is literally like the prologue. Right, this I think is pretty much the best firing on, yeah. I think that's a bomb. It's nuts how they managed to program this game on the MSX. What I was, my mate was reading as well, that the guy who makes these shoot 'em ups, and he's pretty much well known for making shoot 'em ups, he doesn't actually like shoot 'em ups that much. He likes adventure games, which is pretty nuts. And he is just well known for making shoot 'em ups. Bugger. Can't fault Steam and the retro consoles. I like a bit of everything. I love the retro stuff. I wouldn't want to be. I gotta be honest. I wouldn't want to be without the retro stuff, and I probably wouldn't want to be without the new stuff either. But if I had a chance, say I had a choice, one or the other, I would probably pick the retro stuff. If I had to give one of them up, I would probably do that. Yeah, this game is mad, isn't it? It gets crazy later on as well. Yeah, it's a bit nuts. This guy's known for RPG. He likes RPGs, doesn't like shoot 'em ups. Even though he makes some pretty shit hot shoot 'em ups. Your weapons get huge as well if you keep collecting these power-ups. Alright, here we go. This level's a little bit tricky because you've got to shoot for the buildings. Blow them up instead. Quite an interesting idea, you're shooting through buildings and blowing them up as you're going through. It plays really nice, this game does as well. Nuts the bonuses, isn't it? It's like about 300 million. Ooh. You died then. Oh, here we go. They did an SGG weekly on this game as well. I haven't actually watched it yet. It'd be quite interesting. It does a super play of it. I'm surprised the MSX hasn't died trying playing this game. He did 2 other games as well. There's 2 other shoot 'em ups. It's not as good as this, I would say. And he did an RPG. I think that was his first game on the MSX. Yeah, it's a pretty neat idea. It's mad like how we managed to get this quality out of an MSX. The stuff that goes on in this, it gets really nuts as well. sure my firing can get even bigger. This firing's not the most powerfulest, but it's got a nice spread on it. Ooh, bugger. Ooh, and he died then. It's a healthy bonus. Ooh. Or the bombs. Ah. Yeah, I got a bit stuck down the bottom, didn't I? I sort of trapped myself in the corner down there. Should have stayed a bit sort of higher up. So you can get the first weapon. The first weapon it fires loads faster. Oh, that was silly. Just spread weapon is really useful. Oh, that was powered up. There's a fair amount going on in this game, isn't it? Oh shit. Lost my power up now as well. Ooh, extra life. Very nice. Ooh, bugger. Oh. Right, okay, we survived it. Ooh. Get a bit close. Oh, I should have bombed. That little guy's dynamite. Oops. It might be there. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game, isn't it? It's a little bit tricky to find as well. There's two other games he did as well are quite hard to find. Getting trapped again then. It's the Judgment Silver Sword. Just about to get hit then. I'm attacking the wall. Oh damn, I thought it was just out the way of that then. Ah. Should I continue? Yeah, it is, it's wicked, isn't it? Damn. A good place to continue. Should use a bomb. Ah, I didn't want to pick this weapon up. I bet this weapon's really powerful. Ooh. It's a lot of firing. Ah. I have to play this game some more. Hard game. Right, I'm not going to continue because it's 11 o'clock, I think. And I don't want to be bed too late tonight. Yeah, it's 11. Marvelous. Alright guys, cheers for joining in the room. Hope you enjoyed this last game. And the MSX stuff, you gotta go. But yes, if you got an MSX or you can play some emulator, try and get yourself a copy of this. You can find it if you go looking for it, because I found it. But the other two games he's got on you are not as good. But this one's really good. So anyway, 8-Bit and the other guys in the room, if you're still there, Dean. And everyone, cheers for joining in. Blue Oak, if you're still there as well, thanks for that. And I'll be back next week. The usual time, I expect. With my lockdown stream. Just still going to be in lockdown next week. Anyway, guys, cheers for that. Cheers, mate. It's been fun. I've enjoyed the chat as well. Like I said, I might start playing it on the PC through the capture card. So I can do that. And it does look pretty. Decent actually. Let me just have a quick start of this a bit. I don't think it's introducing any lag. At least I'm sure it isn't, because when I tried it before, it was pretty spot on. So as far as I know, it's not introducing any lag. This game would be one you would actually find out, wouldn't you? So before I go, I'm just gonna try it out for a second. Yeah, cool, mate. So you'll probably be on Friday. I'll be on. So if it doesn't introduce any lag, it'd be quite easy for the chat, because I can have the chat set up right at the side of the screen. I was going to say the lag is hideous then, but I'm not actually controlling it. Don't think you can skip this bit. Quite cool, the birds. Boobs. The hell are boobs? Oh, there's a bird called a booby. Maybe a little bit of lag. Maybe. I'll have to try it out. Yeah, the PlayStation Classic is pretty excellent. Yeah, I'd still play it on the Classic. It's just the way I would... what I do is, look, I set it up on my PC and then I swap to a different channel on my TV to play it. But I don't think, because I can play through the capture card on the PC, I don't think it introduced any lag. Maybe a tad. No, I'll have to test it out in the week. But it would be quite handy, because then I can get the... Yeah, I think it is introducing a little bit of lag. Anyway, right. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining, and perhaps I'll catch you next week, 8-Bit. So, we shall see. Anyway, cheers, guys. Ta-da!